Greetings from the Just an Opinion workbench, and here is an opinion from the workbench. Actually, what I've got is another unboxing. We are going to be opening a new box of perfection today. There's a familiar looking box. This box contains a new, it's hard to see with the warning label on the front, but here we go. This box contains a new Glock pistol.
Oh no! Just an Opinion bought another Glock! Not again!
So, this is, get my clip work out for the day. Ta-da! What we have here is a new Glock 21 Gen 4, and this is the way it comes in the box. So you have obviously the pistol. It has a magazine in it. There's a second magazine over here and a third magazine, so it does come with three, as do all Generation 4 Glocks. They also give you a little magazine loader, which between you and me is not very good. It's a pretty lame magazine loader. You're definitely much better off to get an Uplula magazine loader. Also included in the package is a spare set of back straps, and we actually have quite a few here. There are 4 different back straps included with the Glock 21. I haven't opened this, so I could do that if you'd like, just to show you. What the heck? So, and we have a piece of instructional information here. Unfortunately, it doesn't tell me how to open the bag. All right. So what this does is this tells you the various back straps that are included and which models they're compatible with, and it gives you some illustration. Not bad. Now what I'm used to is with the previous Generation 4, I only own one other Gen 4 Glock, and that's the 34. It did come with alternate back straps, but not quite as extravagant as what's included here with the 21. And one of the things that's very noticeable with the 21 is you have 2 back straps here that have a very pronounced beaver tail on them. So if you're if you really want that extra beaver tail, like if you're a 1911 shooter, let's take a look at what that would look like. So you would you would drift this pin out, and then you would install, this would snap on probably very tightly, and then you would drift that pin back in to hold it in place. That does give you quite a beaver tail, doesn't it? Now, if it didn't add a whole lot to the size of the grip, I might really be inclined to give that a try. My problem is that I need the grip to be as small as possible. In a double stack 45, this is a pretty meaty grip. So the Glock 21 is probably one of the fatter 45s out there. So I don't really need to make it any bigger. But I don't know. It may be something to look at. Very interesting. So this is what comes in the box. Let's prop him up there. Been shopping for the Glock 21 for a while, and as you know, this being early April 2013, walking into a gun store and finding a large selection of ready for sale firearms is pretty challenging. actually it's impossible. But anyway, there is a great, I have a great store that in my area that I shop at, and this is the third gun that I've bought from them. So I may give them a plug down below in the information, and we're certainly I will definitely give them a plug on the Just an Opinion channel Facebook page, which if you have not been to that, please visit that. All right, so let's talk about what else we get. If you've never bought a Glock pistol or never bought a pistol, in addition to the gun, obviously, and the magazines and the back straps we just looked at, Glock also gives you there's a little wand for cleaning, and it's got a little slot for patches, and comes with a little brush that you can use, a little bore brush. It's like a nylon bristle. You get the certification for the first round fired, and you get a lock, required by law to be included, and then you get, of course, all of the paperwork. I have not opened this yet. This is going to be your owner's manual and warranty information and any other important safety information or bulletins that they needed to include. So, one thing I did notice that I'm going to mention just briefly is, and I don't think I'm going to be able to probably get a good enough close-up on video, so I may try and do a still picture and insert it. I noticed that the front sight was a little bit rough looking. Let me see if I can put it somewhere to give us some contrast here. It looked like there was a little burr. Now, if you're not familiar with Glock, the basic sights on a Glock are plastic. These are the basic sights, so they are the plastic factory sights. But this front sight looked like it had a little burr. At first I was thinking it had, you know how plastic molded parts will have those little burrs on them that just need to get cleaned off from the manufacturing process. So I thought maybe it was that. And I thought, well, somebody, you know, they're probably so busy, you know, at Glock and every other manufacturer that they don't have time to give them the TLC that they might normally when they ship. But I think, you know, on closer look under a magnifier, I've got a magnifying lamp, and looking at it under a magnifier, that's actually a scuff, like it, you know, like it got dropped on that front sight, or something, you know, was, you know, kind of knocked into it fairly hard. So I'm gonna I'll take a close up of that, and I'll try and blow that picture up to really show what I'm talking about. It's not really that disappointing. It's certainly not, it doesn't hurt anything. The sight's not moved. It's not broken. It's still, you know, it's still going to be exactly where it needs to be and perfectly functional. And I probably can fix that by just taking a very light file and just touching it with a light file, which I'll probably do just for aesthetics and all. But I don't know. It's worth mentioning to them, so I will do that. So that's it. That is the new Glock 21. Generation 4, and I will be back with some thoughts after the first shooting of it. Okay, we are going to give the Glock 21 first shoot, first shots. Loading up. 45 hardball, 230 grain. Old ammo. Okay. Yeah, there she is. Alright. Glock 21. First 20 rounds. Don't know what the boys are doing over there. Glock 21. Generation 4. First firings. Not bad. Not bad.